Welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Samantha Chapman. Now, practically every week, NBC5 reports on a home fire. So to make the Metroplex a safer place, the American Red Cross is calling for volunteers to sound the alarm and help install free smoke alarms to people in our community. Renee Felton and Lisa Morgan are part of the Red Cross's campaign, Sound the Alarm. Renee is the communications director for the American Red Cross DFW, and Lisa is their communications manager. Thank you all so much for coming in. Such an important topic. Tell us how bad are home fires in the North Texas area and what they could lead to.
You know, the home fire is one of the most frequent disasters that plagues the U.S. public. And so every year nationally, the Red Cross responds to about 62,000 disasters, the majority of which are home fires. And the Red Cross, you see us out there helping people in those, hours and days after they've been impacted by that event. We see that they are, deadly and devastating. They cause injury. And so it's important for us as an organization, making that our day-to-day work and helping people to be prepared for home fires in the event that one does, hit their home or their apartment.
And what are the causes of some of these home fires, common causes?
Yeah, so there are any number of things that can cause a fire. In the winter, we're coming out of the winter months. People sometimes find creative ways to heat their homes. They leave candles burning. They leave the stove unattended and something catches. So, there's not really a limit of what might cause a fire. There are just so many causes, and they can spread very, very quickly. A family has less than 2 minutes or so to escape a burning home.
Tell me about this campaign, because you all want to prevent these fires or at least save people before they get out of hand. Tell me about the campaign.
So Sound the Alarm is an opportunity for volunteers and for Red Cross staff to go into homes and educate people and install smoke alarms into those homes and work with them on their home fire escape plan so that they know all the different ways that they can escape their home safely to avoid injury and death.
That is awesome. When do you all plan on doing this?
Yeah, so 365, well, maybe not 365 days a year, but year-round we're installing free smoke alarms. But from April 26th until May 12th, we are part of a nationwide effort to install 100,000 free smoke alarms across the country. Here in Dallas-Fort Worth, we're going to be installing several thousand with hopefully the help of 400 volunteers. And so we've got 3 spring weekends where we'll be out in areas across the Metroplex to help install these free smoke alarms and make DFW safer.
Wow. So do you just show up on someone's door and say, hey, I'm here to install a smoke alarm, let me in? How does this work exactly?
So what we typically do is we have canvassing events that happen a little bit ahead of time before we go in to do the smoke alarm installations that weekend. So typically about a weekend prior to the installation event, we'll go do door hangers and knock on doors and tell people to expect us to be in the neighborhood. Then our volunteers teams will come in a few days before and put down some stakes, some little signs in the neighborhood to let people know, remember, we're going to be in your neighborhood this weekend to install smoke alarms, so not to be alarmed when we knock on the door.
Okay, and are you all doing this across North Texas or in a specific community?
We're doing it across DFW. We have events in Fort Worth, Arlington, Dallas, Lancaster, Cedar Hill, Mesquite, and then in communities across North Texas as well. And like I said, not just during this 3-weekend time period, but across the whole year. And so the other thing that we encourage people is that if they do know that they need smoke alarms, they can go to our website, soundthealarm.org/DFW, and request smoke alarms, and a volunteer will call and schedule that installation. And that's something that they can do looking forward to these 3 weekends in April and May, or anytime during the year.
And that's important to know, because perhaps somebody might be traveling, I don't have time to do that. Maybe they say, but hey, this weekend would actually be a good weekend for me. They can go online right now and request that installation, right?
Absolutely.
That's fabulous, ladies. Thank you all so much for the work that you do. And can you give us the website one more time?
Yes, so to volunteer, request a free smoke alarm, or learn more about home fire safety, you can visit soundthealarm.org/DFW.
That's important too. They need volunteers, so be sure to visit that website. And thank you all so much for joining us for this edition of 5 Talk Street. I'm Samantha Chapman, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.